Welcome to New Sky TV videos. Today I would like to introduce to you gentle stories about love and sweet moments of famous people. Danni hid Xiao Zhan for 3 years, and now he has become a superstar that she can't reach. Xiao Zhan has turned from a hidden little transparent to a top superstar. He used 3 years of silence to polish himself, and finally soared to the sky with the Untamed. His story proves that the tenacity of never giving up can bloom the most dazzling light in the darkest place. At first, I was a little confused when I heard that Xiao Zhan was hidden for 3 years. Who would have thought that the person who was neglected in those days would later become a big star that others couldn't reach? This matter is really a bit touching. The entertainment industry is unpredictable, and the ups and downs of life are more exciting than TV dramas. You say, at that moment, did Danni not expect that the little fresh meat in her hand would turn the tide and soar to the sky? Xiao Zhan's story is like a steel wire hanging high in the sky, which was once shaky, but he did not fall down, but walked out of an absolutely wonderful way. Think about it, 3 years of silence, 3 years of confusion and pressure of not being able to touch the north. Who can bear it? Especially in the entertainment industry, opportunities flow like water and can be drowned if you are not careful. Xiao Zhan may be favored by God for being a tough guy who never admits defeat and never gives up. In the 3 years without popularity, exposure, and no one mentioning him, he still quietly polishes himself and keeps his potential and edge firmly hidden. Xiao Zhan's real explosion was the Untamed. At that time, the heat wave swept the entire internet, and even people who had not watched the show knew who he was and shouted his name. That night, he went from being ignored to the center of the entire entertainment industry. Have you heard what Danni said later? If I had known that he would become popular, I would not have let him act. Wow, when this was said, it was like a loud slap in the face, hitting the hearts of many people who eat melons. Behind the scenes of that ever-changing situation, someone had been so pessimistic about him. How many emotions are hidden in this sentence? Regret, annoyance and helplessness. Everyone knows that if a company's boss or agent can foresee, who would not want to get a good deal? But the reality is so cruel. Missteps, and indifference, all silently make talent yellow. Behind Xiao Zhan's being hidden, there are cold eyes, neglect, and helplessness under the economic and resource squeeze of that era. In short, Wajijua has become his purgatory and the grinding ground for him to survive. But if you look at Xiao Zhan now, he has been reborn. He is not the young man who is overwhelmed by online violence and doubts. He is a warrior and a king. Years of persistence and precipitation have made him shine in the impetuous entertainment circle. He has proved himself with solid performances again and again, from Wei Wuxin in The Untamed, to Guwei and Please Give Me More Advice for the Rest of My Life, to patient number 5 in the drama Dream Like a Dream. Every role is full of hard work, polished layer by layer, and constantly breaking through himself. He did not stop at the temporary popularity, but chose a more difficult and more respectable path, establishing a personal studio and taking responsibility alone. He no longer lets others manipulate him, but takes the initiative, refuses to be bound by rules, and writes his own future with his own hands. This courage and determination are not something that everyone can do. Today, he has strength, traffic and popularity, as well as a clear mind and firm belief. His comeback against the wind is a realistic inspirational blockbuster and a beacon for countless young people on their way to pursue their dreams. Xiao Zhan tells us with his actions, a truly strong person, even if he has fallen to the bottom, can stand up again in the wind and rain, and even be stronger than before. He has become what he wants to be the most, and has become a role model in the hearts of many people. Xiao Zhan's story is more complicated than we imagined, and he is not so easy to be labeled. He is the boy who practices dancing until he is exhausted late at night, the actor who works hard to make up for his acting skills, and the artist who is willing to stick to his original intention after experiencing the storm. Now his fame and strength have far exceeded the expectations in the original contract. It is not an exaggeration to say that he has repaid the favor of signing the contract. This is not only a matter of money, but also his value has been re-recognized and recognized. But what is more admirable is that he has never regarded himself as a veteran, but has always remained humble and sober. He does not use the wounds of the past to gain sympathy, nor does he rely on traffic to move forward, but broadens his own path step by step. The entertainment industry is up and down. Some people take shortcuts by popularity, some people walk on the red carpet by packaging, and Xiao Zhan relies on strength, perseverance and character. He did not become a puppet of traffic, but redefined the word traffic, not a false fire, but a source of energy that continues to shine and heat. He speaks with his works, allowing the audience to see, An idol can also become a good actor. A singer can also step onto the international stage. Today's Xiao Zhan is no longer just a star in the entertainment industry, but a symbol of the possibility of rising in adversity, a symbol of the power of life that does not give up and compromise. His name itself is a letter to young people. Even if the world is in turmoil, we must dream bravely and move forward firmly. Long Danni's regretful words made people feel deeply moved, but I would like to say that there is no way to turn back time for that kind of miss and regret. Xiao Zhan gave the loudest answer with his actions. No one can define me. I am qualified to choose the future. Being in the pyramid of the entertainment industry, every step is not based on luck, but a legend forged by hard work and resilience. Xiao Zhan proved that even if he is buried, he can bloom the most dazzling flower in the soil with hard work. He is not a lucky person who became famous overnight, but a perseverer who quietly accumulated strength. From amateur to top streamer, he has taken a path that no one can copy. Along the way, there are flowers and thorns, applause and doubts, but he has never stopped. He spent countless days and nights to sculpt his acting skills and used each role to respond to the voice of the outside world. His The Untamed is a peak, but not the end. Every breakthrough of his is a resistance to being defined. Today's Xiao Zhan does not live by labels, but lives his own label. His growth has long surpassed the scope of traffic, but is an extension of a spirit, hard work, perseverance, self-confidence, and self-reliance. He is no longer a lost pearl of a certain program, but a diamond that has been seen again and truly shines in the entire era. Missing him is a regret for others. Achieving yourself is his greatest victory. The circle is full of good and bad people, and opportunities are fleeting. Anyone may become the next Xiao Zhan, or be forgotten in an instant. However, what Xiao Zhan taught us is far more than just success, but the unremitting belief, the courage to fight to the end, and the pride of not admitting defeat. Those potential stocks may not be able to achieve their goals, but as long as there is a spark, there is a possibility of a comeback. Moreover, this also sounded a wake-up call to agents and companies. Forward-looking vision and respect for talents are the key to long-term development. Missing a Xiao Zhan is not just missing a star, but also missing the hidden value and future. Behind every hidden light, there may be an undiscovered bright star. It just depends on whether you have the patience to wait and discover. There is no shortage of traffic in the entertainment industry, but what is really scarce is people like Xiao Zhan who are willing to spend time settling down and willing to speak with strength. His comeback against the wind is not a fairy tale, but a realistic model interwoven with blood, sweat and faith. His success has made the industry re-examine the essential value beyond personality, and has also made countless young people understand, as long as they are firm enough, even if they are in a trough, they can climb to a higher place step by step. What this era lacks the least is the rapid rise of popularity, but what touches people's hearts the most is always the light after the storm. Xiao Zhan tells us with his own experience, if you have a dream, chase it. If there is light, get close to it. Don't be afraid of being misunderstood or underestimated. As long as you don't give up, one day you can also live your own legend. Xiao Zhan's story ultimately belongs to all those who wait silently, remain unknown, and fly against the wind with dreams. They polish themselves with time and resist darkness with enthusiasm. Even if they are frozen for 3 years, they never give up the light. It is this kind of never-give-up attitude that has turned Xiao Zhan from an ignored character into an unreachable superstar. The ups and downs of the entertainment industry have always been so cruel and exciting. Xiao Zhan is the most distressing and inspiring legend among the forgotten. The story that came with doubts tells you in a sonorous and powerful way, tenacity can change your destiny.